Poor thing.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Hallucinated? Well, possible.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. You bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Oh, come on, girl.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Unless
Let's go inside, Geralt.
Unless she's tricking me. That was actually fun. You can laugh at yourself, you know. I was, oh, poor Geralt. He's feeling unwell.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
I think we have already raised suspicions. Yen. I don't know why, but I
Druid's laboratory.
feel
Search it
like
thoroughly. The mask of Ouroboros must be here.
this is gonna backfire. Badly.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlev. A biography enhanced.
Cozy.
Letter bearing Ermien's seal to the druids. Warns them about you.
Brother druids, we are reading this immediately. Be forewarned that a sorceress has arrived on Ardskellige. Her name is Yennefer and she hails from Vengerberg. I know you are immune to feminine wiles and will not let a well-draped skirt that's so me muddle your reasoning. Nevertheless, I warn you not to be taken in by her intelligence and refinement. Yeah, that's it. I know who Yennefer is. I do not, however, know the true goal of her stay in Skellige. I see no point in asking her this question directly, for Yennefer is known for her cunning and eloquence. She says not what she thinks, but what she wishes you to hear. You must remember this is no second-rate sorceress. This is a person who breaks bread with the rulers of the North, and who most recently has been working with the Nilfgaardian Emperor himself. Everything is true here. Familiar with courts the world over, she possesses an ability to manipulate that even the wildest diplomat would envy. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site of the cataclysm. We are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the same. The sorceress from Vengerberg is a stubborn and defective manipulator. I know that in the past her and Krach's paths crossed. I suspect that she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What that is exactly, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in a separate letter. May the power be with you. Okay.
That brazen manipulator.
The shameless schemer.
Well, but if it's true, I don't see any problem with it. Call a spade, right, Geralt? Huh.
Seems Ermien has real tobacco brought in.
Okay. That was relevant for... That's relevant. Oh!
Skellige's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead men.
We're gonna read that later. I guess I forgot to read her journal. Oh. Mead? I don't know, should I...
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
Okay. I'm gonna read that on my time. It's a novel, sort of, like... Look at all this stuff.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
But can a druid be an alchemist as well? Wouldn't it be contrary a bit?
A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
What? She apprenticed with a... Dan? Oh! Yen! The White Frost, we're gonna read that as well later. Not now, though. Oh god, are you kidding me?
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it
Don't!
out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Vice? What's a vice? I don't know. Skull. But am I supposed to grab that stuff?
Statue's hand looks like it should be holding something.
Oh, I see.
Look at this. A detailed map of the Northern Kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Yeah, definitely, but... especially with Nilfgaard now. What should this guy hold?
A child's skull.
What do I know? Yend! Get out of my way.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Okay, so... I'm picking up all this stuff because I think
Dwarven triple mead.
this might be a puzzle. But what about this? No! Doesn't work, so I suppose we need to solve this puzzle.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand. So, statue, how about a skull?
I don't know.
Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Is there something else?
What do you say we give it a pinecone? Nothing.
Maybe I am missing something. Well, that's only this, unless I missed something.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Thunk.
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
What? Just gibberish. Anyway, it didn't look like I could fit a goblet there. That's why I went with the skull, because it looked like
Geralt, come
the
here. I found the mask.
hand was flat, but apparently, actually, it's still flat. It's just clipping through it. Huh? She ran. Just don't mind me. Yeah, there's something there though.
This is it. We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Ah, yes, this thing. Ah,
Best yield. It's a trap. We're imprisoned.
Come on, I heard that, Yen.
Just wonderful.
I think we're good.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Think of something quick, such as?
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
What?
Hold on tight.
Great.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We will take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forward.
We are already at this point?
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
Where is your song?
May the best man or woman win.
What happened?
What's got into her?
Maybe she's
Your
a...
daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
I was saying, maybe she's a rogue. Because she has knives. Everybody was putting their weapons and...
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood?
I have no idea, I wasn't
I
there.
remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age.
When?
But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble. and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can.
I don't think that's that.
And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
We know where Ciri might have been. Need your help with Hermione. You know what? I want to talk about this.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. The site upon which the Druids focus so intensely now.
A site Hermione refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
We just stole from him.
Concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Hermione's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
Why?
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Why did we steal the thing then?
Wondering if I should talk to Hermione.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cirilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Okay.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it.
Which oath?
Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Udalric?
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
Good lord.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
Ah,
True.
I
At any
wonder.
rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
But is she mistaken?
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
No choice.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
Alright guys, so I have just come back from a replay of this whole sequence because I felt like I had missed something, which I did, but I will be inserting everything that I've missed, specifically during the banquet in the video, because I did miss a lot of stuff, so now I understand better. I've also read everything that I had to, except for Yen's journal that I need to go back and pick up, and I actually have replayed it again while taking some different decisions, and I have to say that there is quite an interesting scene with the unicorn, which is fun. It's really fun to watch, and I think I have not kept that choice in this save, but I mean, if we compare that with the Triss equivalent, because I've also tried to tell Triss to stay, for example, before she leaves for Kovir, and see what happens. And Triss pales in comparison to, I think, the whole relationship that Geralt has with Yennefer. There's a lot of good banter going on in between Yen and Geralt, and it's priceless. I have nothing to say about that. So, I don't know, should we be going directly to her? Or should we, I don't know, go around for a bit and see if there are any quests that I want to do before that? I don't think we should be doing random quests, because I think this quest is probably low wish level for us. So yes, Echoes of the Past is I think classified as a level 17, and we are level 21, so we might go directly there and just push it on. Do I have somebody else I could
Last night was
talk with? So I was here, and I don't think I picked up Yen's diary, but it's not here anymore, and the freaking unicorn is gone. Just like that. I came here to change, but... well, her megascope is still here. This is weird. I'm not gonna replay everything again. Sorry. Not gonna happen. You have a name? Sadness.
I'm looking for men from Hundvik.
You've oars from the Isle, and I once cut those waters with nary a raist. Could trace you the shoreline in my sleep. A lovely excursion, if not for the bloody sirens.
I'm the one to ask. Me your excellent Tardarok. He's over there. What can a bloke from Ard Skellig know about Hundvik?
Heard you trilling a different tune when Hjalmar was gathering his crew. Your love for the Ancrate fade that quick.
It doesn't mind dang dire.
So I think we just stumbled in one of the two main quests. Well, alright then.
Yavar's from there, or so he claims. And you seem to know these waters. Why didn't you sail with Hjalmar?
Because that kind of expedition needs a true leader. And a whelp looking to collect bumps on his skull can only be its doom. Once I...
You'd rather sit in your arse nose in the air, you Zarakinian princess. Brave lad comes along. You sail with him. I'd have sailed with Hjalmar if only those seahorses hadn't banjaxed my knee. Would have sailed instead of sharing a table with a grumpy barnacle like you.
You'd sail with anyone who'd let you aboard. Crack's daughter included.
The sirens. I was thinking about these, about the sons, the son and the daughter, and what the daughter wants to do is piquing my interest a lot, but I think I will have to do both quests. I'm really intrigued by that guy that's maybe mad, maybe cursed. More than actually going after a giant, but I think we are going to do both anyway.
You mentioned sirens. Many on Undvik?
So many. More on the other as.
Bollocks.
Once they attacked Lars and me when we were fishing. Before we could drive him off, they pulled Lars in the water and scratched me up so bad that... Oi!
Drive away the sirens? How's that work?
Ha! Plain to see you're no islander. With a Hornwall's horn. One toot, and they plough and scurry off so quick the waves rock your boat.
Well, alright, I just killed a bunch, so I think we are all alright with this. Gotta get to Undvik. Yeah, let's open that dialogue, though I was going to Yen anyway.
Need to get to Undvik.
Another thrill seeker. Well then, listen close, lest you end in a watery grave. Sail out of port and head southwest. Watch for rocks protruding like pricks out of the water. You'll have to do some tricky tacking to get past them. Some of them shorter, just below the surface, so careful not to scrape right over them. They breach your hull, you're done for, 'cause just a few minutes in that icy water makes a corpse. One time I remember...
Stick to the point.
Oh, fine. Watch for the currents, 'cause they can drag you off course. Dash against the rocks even. With a bit of luck, you'll land on the same beach where Hjalmar landed.
Well.
Nice talking to you, but time I was on my way. So long.
Fair winds to you.
We are going to do that later, but there are other people I can talk with. Apparently, there's also Axel here.
What do you want?
I'm looking for people from Undvik.
They're dead.
See now, I heard many survived.
Stubborn, get your... What do you want to know?
You there when the giant attacked?
Aye, I was. One of the Jarl's personal guards. I failed him. Led no credence to what the priestesses said, that we'd be punished. For robbing the earth of iron, forging it into blades that men kill one another with, that Freya would punish us. Perhaps they spoke the truth.
Jarl of Undvik. Tell me about his death.
Jarl Harald Houndsnout. His whole crew died that night. Wilmar, Wilfred, and Wilhelm. I reached them too late. Saw the giant dash Wilmar against a rock. He fell right beside me. All his bones broke, wriggling like a salmon on the sand.
Harold was dead by then?
What? No, Jarl fought like a bear. Slicing and dodging and hollering, then slicing again. Couldn't save himself, though.
How did you manage to survive?
First I heard the giant growl to those flying sirens. Damn me if he weren't giving them orders.
Under stress, men see all kinds of things.
I know what I saw. Rushed to help the Jarl, but one of them sunk her talons in me, lifting me up. Tried to take me to their nest. Pecked me apart, I reckon. But I broke loose of her grip. Plummeted from quite a height. Crashed hard. Couldn't stand. Last thing I saw, swarm of sirens swooping down on the Jarl, thrashing round him. He yipped, he yelped, he screamed, he hollered. Then silence. The men escorting the women and the children to the ships took my unconscious flesh away and brought me to Ard Skellig.
Oh well.
I should go.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.